Hi, Heather Reid here from Planner Protect. Do you know when you use words interchangeably and you shouldn't? Things like effect versus affect, or adverse versus averse. There's subtle differences between the two, and I know I'm guilty of using words interchangeably. But there's a case of words that we quite often use interchangeably in language about venue contracts that we really shouldn't. And that's around the topic of termination versus cancellation. Termination is essentially the act of canceling a venue contract by either party for reasons that have been beyond the control of either party, and there are no damages involved. So termination can also be called force majeure, impossibility, excuse of performance, acts of God. So really it's something has been imposed upon one of the parties, either the event host or the venue, that is beyond the control of the party. The contract needs to be canceled and there are no damages involved. Cancellation, on the other hand, cannot be used interchangeably because this time it involves damages. So cancellation refers to either party. It can be for no breach of contract. It can be for breach of contract. But this time, damages are owed to the party upon which cancellation has been imposed. So I've created this very simple way of remembering this. And I've divided my sheet of paper up into 4 quadrants. I've put the event host up at the top, the venue at the bottom. I've put with contractual reasons, and then on the opposite side, no reasons. So in a contract, quite often, you will find scenarios that address the terms of when the event host wishes to cancel for voluntary reasons. They've decided that they want to go somewhere else, they've outgrown the facility, they want to take their business somewhere else, and there's no contractual breach of contract. They simply have they have a personal reason for canceling the contract, and they owe damages to the property. But we need to think about all 4 quadrants, not just this one. What happens in these scenarios? Well, in quadrant 1, we need to think about what if the venue breaches the terms of the contract? Well, then the event host needs to seek damages from the venue. What if the venue wishes to cancel for their own reasons? The event host has not breached the terms. However, the venue wishes perhaps to take on a larger piece of business. They wish to undergo construction. They have their own personal reasons. These are reflected in quadrant 3. And then finally in quadrant 4, the venue again has been impacted because the event host has breached the terms of the contract. So we need to protect that as well. So the venue needs to protect against scenarios where the event host has breached the contract. So we have quadrants 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, you will always see terms here in quadrant 2, but I would encourage you as planners and event hosts to really protect quadrants 1, 3, and 4 as well. So when you're looking at a contract, just draw yourself a simple little XY chart, event host on top, venue on the bottom, with reasons and without reasons, and really map out, does my venue contract reflect scenarios in all 4 quadrants? Thanks for joining me today for this little coverage of cancellation in the 4 quadrants. I hope you'll join me next time for another video on venue contracts. Thanks.